You know how it's the cake is a lie? The shirt is a lie. The bib. The bib returns. Hey guys, welcome back into the channel for, shocker, more control, because there is a lot more to do, including finding a lot more lucky cats. There was not just one more lucky cat we needed to find, guys. There's 8 total cats we have to find, which means we're gonna do it. Because why not? Okay, I need to know what they are guarding. What is this secret society of lucky cats? And what are they doing in the oldest house? No, anyways, guys, we are diving into the return, I say the return of the Alan Wake inspired expansion, where we're gonna dive into the investigation sector. We pretty much finished up everything when we were searching through the bowels of the oldest house in the Foundation expansion. But there's a few things that I wanna seal up before we do head back upstairs. So let's dive into it. Thanks for being here. Let's go. Action. Let's go ahead and fast travel to grab that log number 6. So it should be in the Astral Tower, which makes sense. I think that was one of the places that I missed getting his thing. So if we teleport to here, it's right here. It's right here.
Entry day plus 86. There's been a change.
Awesome.
Hercules and Mabel. I mean, it numbers 3 and 11 attacked my staff today.
That was the missing
2
part.
fatalities. 3 if you count Mabel. She was always so kind. As a result, we are abandoning the Foundation. Northmore gave the order to transfer our resources to the upper floors. Now that my control points allow us to safely come and go from the New York streets. Did I forget to include that fact in my previous logs? I've been so busy. Using the arrays I made. Control points have been established throughout the oldest house. Excuse me if I don't sound excited, it's just... A few months ago, I would have been overjoyed to leave the Foundation. But now I realize I've grown fond of it. There's something deep in the stone here, deeper than that watching presence. Something warm. I feel it needing me.
Needing?
I won't go. I'll refuse. Northmore won't be happy, but so be it. I'm starting to see him for what he is. An impotent storm. Father Shade in a cheap suit.
I mean, if the suit fits. All right, that was our number 6. That was the one that we missed. Yeah, so that ended up being the departure. Then we had 7 changes. And then when he decided to leave. But from that, I just want to connect the dots a little bit more. So let me re-listen to changes.
Entry day plus 118. I have changed. Though it's hard to know how or why. I no longer need tools to detect the house's veins, to hear it breathe. I can feel its blood churning beneath my bare feet. I have added my own illustrations to the walls, trying to solve some mystery that the oldest house whispers to me. I have to avoid the it as I do so. They haunt me. I don't blame them.
Right.
They're just following the pillar's orders. Even poor Adam doesn't seem to recognize me anymore. I've spent a long time contemplating the etchings of the tree and its roots. Did you know this city used to be a forest? I wonder if our oldest house wore a different
Yeah, I
face
liked this
back
one.
then. Or if it was always here. A 21st century office building since time immemorial. Can a place know the future? Can it change its skin? Can it wander? I always thought the esoteric world was my father's, not mine. But here, in this sacred place, I finally understand his devotion and his awe.
Ash is one of the most compelling characters to me, and I think part of it too is because like we're just getting little glimpses, so it's I think sometimes easier to, I wouldn't even say put someone up on a pedestal, but be naturally inclined or interested in somebody when you're just seeing a piece of it. And then this kind of leads into oftentimes then when you see the whole picture, it all comes crashing down. And that was something, I think, the more that we learned about Trench, like he seemed like this presence that was larger than life. And then with each understanding, they start to humanize themselves and you see their flaws for what they are and everything. But I do just like Ash's mind, like hearing his commentary on the id, on the work down here, because this was like during bare bones times, right? Like this was, I mean, this was only, it would have been not too long ago in the grand scheme of things, but it still feels like the discovery and the brilliance that he had was instrumental to what we see now, you know? So you can't help but just admire his brain.
Nobody else hears the house. Their ears are too full of lies. We were shown the way inside so we could help. But all we've done is fall victim to the same parasite. I should have seen the web earlier. The strands between Northmore, the pillar, the gun, the id. What hope did we have? Thrown into this conflict beyond our comprehension. I've decided to rejoin the Bureau in the upper levels, to end my long absence spent in the Foundation.
Yeah.
Northmore will be angry at me for disobeying him. That's just his way. But I don't care. I need to remain in the oldest house to help however I can. I doubt I can steer the Bureau back on the right course, but I have to try. How did I go so long without a purpose? Without devotion? I can hardly remember how it felt. I realize how grateful I am to Father for setting me on this path. I wish I could tell him that.
I think I understand that more now, like when he's talking about that purpose. When his father was when he was the director, he was like, hey, like we need to investigate this stuff. And I think, like he said, that gave him his drive and everything. And I think that's something, you know, you want to talk about games providing us with relatable things that we understand and can feel. I think everybody understands that free fall that one has after you've achieved something that spent a lot of your time and energy, and you've set a goal or you've had a purpose in some sort of way, and then when you're done with that, there's not the horizon beyond, and you feel surrounded by utter darkness for a little bit. And so I feel like I can understand him in some ways. All right, so I'm pulling up real quick the cats, guys, which I think are going to be the most challenging thing to do, but I do have a guide, so hopefully this helps take us in the right direction. And I just want to take this moment too to be like, dude, big ups to anybody who creates guides and puts things online and access for people nowadays, because I know back in the day we didn't really have that, right? You had to rely on Brady Games guides and phoning in for help and hints and getting excited to go to school and see if your friends like knew where was the cat, where was this cat or this thing. And while that was fun and things like that, the accessibility that we have now to being able to solve puzzles and stuff is incredible. I know I wouldn't have completed PT had I not had you guys. So, all right, to the basement lab, go floor 0 and turn on the valve found in one corner. I think we did that. So then now go to the warehouse ground floor and turn on the shower in one of the yellow buildings and the cat will spawn. I don't know if you had to have done that in tandem, so let's go ahead and check that out, but we'll head over to the warehouse. I'm going to do warehouse rise, and yeah, so we just need to turn on, okay, so you turn on the valve and then you go turn on the shower. I never would have, wait, wrong place. Wrong lever. We need to go warehouse base. That's cheeky. How do you just naturally find that? I guess maybe you think about where the valve would be, right? I guess you would just think the valve runs here. So now think about the shower. Oh, that's so clever. This is the shower, and then this. There he is. Hello. You cute cat. Okay, oh. So we've got some hiss. We're gonna handle these guys real quick. I need to be killing his snipers with any weapon. Kill distorted, and then we also, without getting hit, kill. We're trying to kill... There we go. That would probably be the easiest one to achieve. Let's grab this, go up here, and bam. That's two. 2 for 1. Let's get one more. You, absolutely not. That's not even a sniper. It is a sniper? That guy. No. We need to just get one more kill. Whoa! There we go. That's done. That's not a sniper. That's something different. Yeah, that's not, but it moves like a sniper. He's behind me. Got him. Piss distorted. That was 1 out of 5. And we just did the one thing for... Oh, huge find. Board countermeasures. There we go, guys. Collect reward. Heck yeah. Seize accelerator. And this is for a random level 6 using Pierce kill his snipers. Oh, okay, I'm gonna accept abandon. We're going for another 6. Abandon. Abandon. Feel bad abandoning so many. No, not Pierce maneuvers. Nope. Come on, 6. 6. 6. Okay, we are just, I think it's like we've been given all the 6s they want to give us right now. And that's fair. Okay, I think that's the best we're gonna do. Let's get another 5 going. Okay, let me, well, I gotta abandon it because I need to accept this one. All right, we'll switch to Pierce. And then, because we gotta kill snipers anyway, so we might as well kill their Pierce. Let's put on this, but we have to get snipers to pop in the first place. That was a personal mod. Seize accelerator is plus 102. That's phenomenal. Ooh, that would be fun to turn on. Oh, let's have some fun, guys. Maybe we should start seizing. All right, Cat 2 from Astral Collision control point. And then head to the collapse department, CP, and head up to data processing. Look for a nearby toilet block that's merging with the astral plane. Launch the golden cube into its corresponding spot. So there was something to do with the golden cubes, but it wasn't that. Oh, that's cheeky. We need to go to collapsed department transit access. Wow, that's the cleverness. I don't know which cats we, well, I do know, I think I know 2 of the cats that we got. We need to go past here. The kitty cats. This DLC was so much fun. It makes me really excited for the Alan Wake linked one. So, actually, it might be on the other side. Because that's not the astral plane one, is it? That's the, no, that's the one where we had the guy's really cool... Was it the... It wasn't the elevator. Let me see. Said near data processing. Data entry and filing was located this way. Evaluation hall. Maybe it was up top. Trying to remember everything. Or it was down below. Transit access was the object. No, that was the altered item that we got. I think it actually might be back here. I just was like briefly reading it because I do remember it was somewhere over here. Yeah, data entry and filing. So we go through here, come out to here, and then the bathrooms. Not here. The other set of bathrooms. The other bathrooms. I don't think it was through here, was it? I thought it was somewhere in this area. No, it wasn't in here. Let's just go to the other side just in case. I know I can visualize it in my brain, I just can't see it right now. It might be through here? We'll find out real quick. A cat. Wait, maybe I already threw it in the right place and that's where, because there was an extra cat that I had not handled. Nice. Here it is. Okay, so apparently there's a gold cube somewhere. Okay, then maybe I did this one. You know, I'm thinking I did this one and I already got the cat. Right? And I didn't even realize that I had acquired it, maybe? Did I do a thing without realizing I did a thing? Whoa. Okay, it does not want me over there. We should see where... Oh, it did not like me there. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say I already did it. Because wasn't it over here? Yeah. Well, no, doesn't it look like a cube should go there? But, I think we already put a cube in there. I think so, because it would be... Unless the cube is in this one and then you have to bring it over? No. That must have been the other cat that I never... I think so. Because it should be like right here, right? Let's check it out. There's a golden cube near... Okay, wait. Turn right and head straight down. You should see a golden cube near 2 beams. Grab the cube and launch it in the toilet stalls around the corner. Wait, Astral Cat 2. From the Astral Collision control point. Okay, let's follow this to a T. Because I clearly am missing something. The Astral control point 1 is over here. Correct? Yeah, I was like, we're gonna get people spawning. I felt it. All right, we need to... Not that those are snipers, so I'm not too worried about that. Where's the healer? There he is. Ooh. Get that guy. Also, my phone's gonna die before I find all the cats. It's got itself backed into a corner, and I never even thought about if I seized this, what would happen. Ow! No snipers. 2-for-1 special. Ow. Ow! Preemptive ow. Want there to be snipers. Ooh, let's control. Control, seize. Ooh, we've got grenades lobbing at us. I think I just murdered the one that I had just seized. Something in there. Just this guy. Got him. Oh, at that point, I just took his body. Okay, I think it's through here. I hear it. Okay, which control point is this? This is collapsed apartment. We need to go to, according to this, it wants us to go to Astral Collision. And from here, you turn right and head straight down. You should see a golden cube near 2 beams. Astral Collision? You should see a golden, turn right. It says you should see a golden cube near 2 beams. Head straight and down. What? Turn right, head straight and down. This way, that golden cube, yeah. Near the 2 beams. Grab the cube and launch it into the toilet stalls in the corner. No way. Yeah, that is some... that's some witchcraft. I would never know to do that. Absolutely not. No, stop. What? Seriously? And then that brought it to the bathroom on the other side of the other area. No way. The brilliance behind even coming up with these. I'm so glad we looked this up. I swear, gamers are the most clever people in the world. I'm going on record to say that. I did get this one, right? Yes. Reminder. So now we go over to collapsed apartment. Yeah, it says go to collapsed apartment and head to the data processing. Look for a nearby toilet merging with the astral plane. Launch the gold cube into the corresponding spot. Wow. No, I did not accidentally do this. Incredible. The sheer brilliance behind that. Making Easter eggs and things like that has to be one of the most enjoyable parts for a dev. I mean, yep. So that's where I was like, I must have, because I didn't see you. Ow. What was that? I'm trying to get a cat right now. I would appreciate it if you didn't. Okay, cat number 2. Fantastic. Let's go back down here. Pick up some of these pieces. And then we'll look for the next cat. Okay. That is cat number 2. Cat number 3. First, this requires 8 total nail cubes. I'm not even sure. Nail cubes. Be careful to stay in the area so they don't despawn. Oh my goodness. Are you talking about in that area? Spawn into the cave bridge. With all the pieces collected, place them in the nearby grid on top squares marked with cat paw prints. The statue will spawn. I was onto some kind of idea with all of those cubes going on those Okay, real quick. Cat 4 and 5 are in the collapse department too. Start in the collapse department and make your way to the far right path to crossroads. Use a series of small ledges to get to a ledge quite close to the nail. Once there, look for the cardboard box. Okay, we got that one. Cat number 5, again, start at the collapse department, make your way into data entry, look to the right and find an office with a painting in the center of a wall. Break through that and repeat in a second room. So from the collapse department, which is this one, right? It says there, this room. There's a room in here with a secret. I wonder if it's, I remember looking, and I bet you there was one that had a poster, remember? And I was like, guys, look at this poster. Was it up here? I think it was this room. There's one with there. Is it here? Brilliant. Brilliant. But apparently to find the cat, you go over here? Wait. There might be a second one. No. Okay, let me finish reading that. I stopped halfway because I was like, ah! All right, look for the painting, break through that, and then repeat in a second room to find the cat. Repeat in the second room? Maybe there's multiple though. I was just thinking about this. Hold on. There's more than one building that has this. Or one room. There's another room that has one too. I remember seeing it. I remember being like, oh, paintings. No. No, no, no. This is so cool. Not there. Picture. Here, maybe here? Breaking through to the other side. Y'all. Excuse me. There we go. This is another one of the hidden locations, but this isn't the cat one. Trauma ammo refund? A level 6? Ammo gained from taking melee damage. Maybe against this wall? It says for one of them to break through to a second. There. That's it. The cat. We got it. I never would have. I don't think there's snipers on that one. I'm holding out for snipers. We also just got 3 ability points. So many secret areas. This is so cool. Okay, grab this one. Melee 2. I'm glad that I ended up deciding to do this before moving on to the next DLC. Okay, so then we have Cat 6. Head back to the warehouse. The elevator. Yep. Okay, I got that one organically. That was the one that I did. Cat 7, head to the Astral Tower PW control point. Shoot the crystals in the center to reveal a golden cube. Then take the cube ahead of you and destroy another set of crystals to review. Wow. So that one I I wouldn't say that I was there. Astral platform. It was close. Remember when I found that gold cube? There was something to it. So I found the gold cube, but I just didn't put it in the right spot. This is the PW. Fast travel over to Astral Tower PW? P. Why do I feel like I'm not moving? Where am I moving to? I know what they're talking about. Go to the Astral Tower PW and then the control point. The center, right? We'll go to PW. Okay, so if we go into the center, oh my goodness. That's so cheeky. So we found that gold organically, but I never broke this section, so I didn't know. I had no idea that there was a spot for the gold. It's somewhere over there. Let's get these guys. We're gonna find all the cats, y'all! I think the hardest one will be putting the squares in the right places, but I never even saw cat prints. It's gonna be the highlight of the day. You. Okay, so reveal this, break through all of this to find that gold cube. Now we take the gold cube here. I'm just gonna throw it into the corner there. So apparently it's something to do with, oh my goodness. Where is he? He spawned. Did that just form? Yeah. How cool. Right, let's go head over to one of our control points. This game is sick. I get so excited by these kind of little things. It just goes to show you how much they care to do like attention to detail and play games with their community. Where's my fastest astral control point? Let me get out of here. Let me out. I want to break free. I think over there. The gold cubes. I played around with that one gold cube so much, the one by the bathroom, but I never thought to send it into the bathroom, but that was so smart, having astral links. You guys have to let me know if any of you guys found these organically. So I think I ended up finding 2 on my own without even realizing. Okay, so now we want to fast travel over to the cave system, I think. Let me just make sure. And then cat number 8, this is a very dark chasm area, the same one you did the TV focus found footage mission. I grab a torch, go through the door, not the hole, and jump past one gap into a large combat space. Look for a small hole in the wall blocked by rubble, then remove the rubble and jump in. The final cat is waiting for you alongside a lovely document. Wait. This is a very dark chasm area. TV focus found footage mission? Why does that not come into my mind? Did I do that one? TV focus found footage mission? Maybe I haven't done that? It doesn't come to mind. Something about it being in... Huh. TV focus found mission. Was that one of the... It must have been one of the astral items. Okay, so for this one, we need to go over here. We'll worry about the chasm last. This is one of the things I need. I think. So we should have to place... Okay, this is the time. I have to figure out how you gently put something down. So if I pick it up... Gently pick it up. And then you just press X. Unless that's not it. I think. So maybe just press X with it. Can help. Okay, so we're looking for paw prints. This is a paw print one. Okay. So we need to grab this. Oh my goodness. I did not even notice those little guys. Get in there. This is so cool. Come over here and then press X. Ha! this one. So there should be 8, right? And then I think you have to do it quite fast. Because I do believe they, I think they despawn after a little. Okay, so here's another paw print. Does it know when you're doing it? Okay, so we need 2 more paw prints. Wait, 3. We need 3 more. 3 more for the paw prints. No, I don't have time for you guys. I'm in the middle of something right now. I'm in the middle of something. Please. Guys, trying to get a cat. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. Let's take care of them first, because I gotta get up top anyway. All right, look here. Okay, I'm going this way. I will deal with the cats later. He's done. Fly up. Bam. Good night. Get out of here. Trying to do some stuff right now. Okay, I think the last of my stuff, are they respawning? I don't think they're respawning yet. So we just need to get up there. We need to get up there and throw all of the cubes down here. Stay, cube, stay, 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 stay. So we found one of those cubes there. These stinky cubes. We need to go back to the collapsed. I think you have to go collapsed first, and then even if the other ones respawn, we know where they are. But let's go collapsed tunnel. We'll have that astral spike thing. Fine. Go this way? Yep. And then we gotta go through here. I don't think there's any... I don't think there's any in here. Get off of me. Okay, move this one down there. They respawned. They respawned already, so it is a timed thing. Oh my goodness, okay. We can do it though. Launch them over there. I just need to know exactly where all of them are. We can do this. This takes you into this area, which doesn't have one, I don't think. So that's one of the cubes. And then I think we need to get up to that area. Does this have one of the cubes housed in here? Yes. Okay, that's the other cube. That was 2 of our cubes. We still were missing 1 more. We still need to find the last one. Crossroads. There was 1 more cube in a location somewhere. I don't think it's over here. 1 more cube, 1 more cube. There wasn't any cubes down there. You find 2 up here. Oh, and maybe 1 over here? Maybe across the way? Yep, there's the other cube. Okay, so we gotta do this fast. Oh, we can spawn up here at this control point. That'll be even faster. Stop! Dude, what in the world? Like... Are you kidding me right now? Deputy officer? Right now? I just think if I use a control point, they're gonna keep spawning. Really trying to thwart my cat collection. This is really not the time. Okay, so I know where all 3 of them are. Smack him with this. Come here. Got him. Okay, as we were. What I think I'm gonna do... Do I have all of them? Because they're gonna despawn here soon. There's 1. Where's the other one? He... Oh, no, it didn't despawn yet. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. I think. We'll see. I maybe should... Wait. Pull him right there. And then move him right there. And this one over here. Right there. The body might throw them off a little bit. There's one. Come on. Then right here. Yay! Then here. And this is kitty cat paw prints right here on this guy's body that's throwing it off. But I'm gonna count that as a... Okay, dude, you gotta move your body, thank you. There. Do not despawn, do not despawn. Okay, and then I think there's one more and it's over here. Don't despawn, don't despawn, don't despawn. There. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, kitty cats. Kitty cats. Kitty cats. Oh, shit. Right there. And maybe bring this one closer. What am I missing? Am I missing one? I'm missing one. We're missing one. I'm missing one. What? Where am I missing one? There's one more somewhere. No! There, 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 there! There! Here, here, here. Where was it? Right here? There! We did it! Yay! Yes! Okay, that is all of the cats except for some weird chasm one. I think that's the very last one. We did it! Heck yeah! There was something with this. I just never noticed the cat paw prints. I don't think I would have gotten there. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I still would have gotten there. Maybe if you started to like count all the different squares that there were, possibly. Okay, so we're gonna fast travel to Crossroads. This says it is something to do. It says is a very dark chasm area. The same one you did the, I don't, maybe. Grab a torch, go through the door, not the hole, and jump past one gap into a large combat space. I might have to watch that one because I'm not... When I think dark chasm area, I'm thinking over here. So I'm wondering if I just need to watch that? Go through a door. Because I'm not picturing a door here at all. But I can bring one of the lights. Are there any... doors to begin with? Need to bring a torch.
I know you'll take care of this, Director.
Thank you. I appreciate the confidence, but does anybody have a light these days? That's being lit up by this, but I can't take it. I can't take it. I need some kind of light to be able to bring down here with me, I think. But that's the dark chasm area that I'm looking at. See, I was thinking down there, but I think it's something else entirely. Like it's something that I can't even see from here, maybe. So let's call on our handy dandy friend YouTube and see how to conquer this, because we only have one more cat. Unless I accidentally, I don't think I accidentally unlocked it, right? I don't think so. Because if I had, no, I don't think so. There's no way. But I did, there were more cats than I remember collecting. I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check out the cat number 8 and then we will find that last one and then we'll get started on our next expansion. Right. Chasm should have triggered something else in my brain. There is an actual chasm area. So yeah, and it literally shows right there. So what we're gonna do is go over to, I feel, we need to go to Cave Bridge. I've got to remember how to get over towards the chasm. I think that was taking that third place up, right? From here. Is it through there? We can go here. That's the deep cavern. That's the dead end. We want to go chasm, though. To get to the chasm, well, I'm gonna go over here first. Whoa! This takes us into dead end. And then this takes us into the crossroads. But we're trying to get over towards the chasm. So, I don't think we get to it from deep caverns, no. I don't think we get to it from deep caverns, no. I don't think we want to fast travel back to... Let's try just this real quick. We can try going down here. Of course. Now we want to go this way. I'm gonna leave them alone. Research site Delta. Takes us through here, and then we're running around to this side. Isn't there a... There's a thing I can get to up here, right? I think we want to get up there. That's right. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get that. I'll let them do their thing. Okay. Here. Yep, this is it. That side, chasm. Here we go. I forgot about this area. Okay, what? You guys can spawn here? Okay, we're gonna need to take out all the guys. Oh, it disappeared. So we're looking for a torch that we can take into the chasm with us. Yeah, it's been so... is this the one that I never figured out? Yeah, that's not opened yet. That's right, guys. Whoa, okay, so there's something we can do here. What? Found footage. Wait, what? Use the altered item to escape the chasm. What? That must have been what they spoke about, the found footage. Jessie enters a dark pit in the cave system where she finds an altered item on the loose. And you want me to... Wow. Okay. Oh! I still... Yeah, fall damage still exists. It's not like the altered item's gonna save us. Let's, try that again. Classic. How could I forget that too? It's been so long. I guess when I originally found that area, it was before I had my new items too, but wow. Cool. Another mission. I thought we had done everything too. Heck yeah. Time for some fun. A little, okay. I hit something, so it didn't work. Here we go. Right, 2 altered items. So a movie and then a TV box. And that's where we saw that. Oh, I feel so goofy. But I'm also really excited for this. I wonder if we need to throw this down here. I kind of think you can just send it down there. Oops. Okay, fall into this one first. We're gonna take this nice and slow and easy, right? No fall damage. Come. Just a little. One and stop.
I can't see a thing.
No.
Maybe I should have thought this through.
Yeah, this whole thing about the... Okay, that shows me something. That wasn't a bad idea. It is so dark down here. Whoa. There's a... level... Oh. That is a crazy level person.
The light. Another TV.
The light is the TV. I mean, that's pretty bright. That'll do. What is it doing? Wait, there's somebody on it. Is that a janitor? Is that Ahti? Look at that. I think it's Ahti. Yeah, it's just somebody mopping back and forth and back and forth. Okay, let's try dropping it. I want to see. It's Ahti. Yeah. He's in the TV just mopping. Okay.
So dark.
Yeah, I'll
How am I
use...
supposed to drag this thing out of here?
I don't know. I guess we have to bring it with the level 15 though. I'm wondering if these are the ids that we heard about from Ash. What was that? Whoa, he threw something. Oh man, it's so incredibly dark. Wow. So this is the altered item, but what does that mean about... If Ahti is in the altered item, what does that mean? Use it to escape the chasm. Oh no.
This is fine, Jesse. You're okay.
Okay, just go around it.
Drop the TV.
Okay, right. It's hurting me, it's hurting me. Go beyond and just keep heading out. Another light source. Okay. This is good. This is good. Just don't drop the TV. Don't drop the TV. Perfect. He's starting to sing. Look, press X while using launch to drop an item. Okay, I could be wrong, but is that the first time we've ever seen that instruction? It might be somewhere. That's so creepy. Oh, wait. There we go. They're coming over here, though. Oh, they're here. Okay, we got some light back up. They're all the way up on the top floor. Let's go like this. Let's get our energy back and expend. Nice. Well done. Level 15. I'm glad we're finally getting this one done though, because I would have forgotten about that. There's more. There is. There's one more guy. Oh no, there's more than one more guy. They're just like mummies walking. There's nothing. They keep coming. I feel like there's not even a stop them. That guy. Wait. Is this a different type of enemy that we're facing? Because this doesn't feel like anything. There should be one more. There he is. Get our energy back. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Let's grab this. Okay, Ahti, come on. Ahti and the TV. I think they keep spawning and they don't stop spawning. It just feels like an endless line of them. Okay, so drop this. This is terrifying. I hope you guys aren't afraid of the dark. Another one of those things. Oh. Okay. We're through. Are we heading in the right direction? Or did we just go back through where we should? Okay. What are they, bats? What in the bat babies is this? Oh my goodness. There's one above me. Whoa. Okay, one more. Nope, he's still alive. Oh my goodness. I know I should be seizing them at this point, but whew. Ow. That really hurt. Charge, launch. He has no idea. One, that he's helping me, or two, that... Oh, hey. Here's a battery. Let's go down here. I think we need to be using this to restore the lights in here, no? This area. Ahti. Seeing him on such a large scale. Boom. More. Oh. Jump. Go. He was waiting in the dark for us. How much further? Where? Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close to the original chasm. This is good. I feel like we're like halfway through. Yeah, check it out. Okay, leave them alone. Oh gosh, there's zombies everywhere, as far as the eyes can see. Let's just keep moving past. Don't even worry about it. Did I need to turn lights on in there or no? I think that's fine. Ooh. I feel like I'm freezing them with the TV. Here. Okay, keep it. Okay. It feels like it's about to naturally drop soon, so I'm just gonna pick it up real quick. I don't know how to describe it, but there's just this intense feeling because you're kind of escorting an item.
There's the way out.
There. And then we put the TV back in the box. Yes! Oh shoot. Put the TV back into the box. VHS tape procedures, shifting fragment, found footage. Oh man, that was cool though. I liked that. Collectibles, case files. VHS tape procedures, 1978. Item has proven impossible to fully contain when in proximity of human beings. Item is to be sent to blank blank in the blank of the oldest house in order to prevent any future access. A VHS, the video home system tape, cassette item will not eject from the television player used at the time its altered status becomes evident. The VHS plays footage of Ahti, Entity A001, Entity A001, cleaning a floor and dancing. This footage renders individuals incapable of movement, speech, or thought while the television screen is within view. That was oh my goodness, that's what all of those things must have been. They became like mummies, like shells, the lethargic people that are just stuck watching TV. Oh my goodness, like melted creatures. This effect is estimated to last indefinitely, though the most time spent in this state by a test subject is 21 hours. Individuals only recollect only hearing strange music during their entranced state. Footage plays on a constant loop even when the television is not connected to the power source. It's freaky. Even when the television and its footage are contained within an enclosed cell with no window, agents in proximity have been driven to open and enter the cell by the item's entrancing nature. Can we go back to Entity A001? Don't I have files that reference that? I am kicking myself because I wish you could just Google, like I wish I could go in there and like type entity da-da-da-da-da, because I am so certain that we have seen that before. But the fact that it's A001, do you mean like first entity ever? Okay, so real quick guys, we're gonna grab this because we're here for a cat, right? There's a purpose to this. You're here to get a cat. So we're going in through here. Now that we completed that side mission, we're gonna be walking through here. According to, I don't think I found any items, right, during that time. I wonder if I missed something. So it does say that there's probably going to be one person that I think we can still attack them with this. So we need to get this person. They're done. Now we need to look for that light source again. There. Okay, so we bring the light source with us. I believe it's here. But I'm gonna be kind of shifting. Yep, so we have a fight here. Yep, it's here. Okay. According to the video, this is the right spot to be. Woo! Okay, there's more. That should be not it. Anybody else? No. So now we take this light source and we go over here. And right there, would you look at that? So we want to grab all of these, push them over there. That is so sneaky cheeky. I never would notice. I'm glad we ended up having to come back to the chasm, because otherwise I would have forgotten. So we come over here, and that's where the cat is. And then also a note. Research and records, talented janitor. RE strange encounter. An odd thing happened today. I was on my way into the lower caves to visit the id. I was bringing them a teddy bear to see what they'd do with it when I came across a stranger. I found this unperturbed composure in this strange place curious. So I engaged him in conversation. I found his unperturbed composure on me. So I engaged him in conversation. He explained himself in an idiosyncratic foreign manner. I believe he's one of the Finnish immigrants that have been arriving to the city. It's odd that the Bureau has already brought sanitation services down here. Cleanliness is next to godliness, I suppose. His name was difficult to make out, but I found him to be an interesting fellow. He knows a surprising amount about this place and seems to move in it with uncanny ease, which I admit vexes me a bit. I thought I would master the twists and turns of this beast's belly before some janitor, and yet he easily slipped away and left me lost in the red caves when I tried to pursue. I hope to run into him again. He seems to feel right at home here, as I am beginning to. Perhaps next time I'll introduce him to the id. I bet they'd like this singing voice of his. And then is there something else? Is there a teddy bear or something else? Strange, right? Super strange. Ahti was first discovered working down here. That's all of our cats, by the way. He was first discovered all the way down here. This just adds to the fact that I really do believe he is like a physical manifestation of, but I don't think the board. I wonder if he's the former, but in a human form. I don't know. I want to believe he's good. And I also just like, I think there's a part of me that wants to believe that he has this like larger purpose here and everything, because it's true. Like when you think about a workplace center, the last person I think somebody thinks about in terms of organizational structure and the integrity of an organization and building and everything would be a janitor. I think a lot of times people think top down and people instantly disregard the janitor because of the job title and things like that. But I guarantee that that person knows the building and sometimes the operations better than even CEOs do and stuff. They see things from, I mean, talking about there's something actually, there was something that Jesse had spoke about, which was, I wonder which way the pyramid, like, it depends which way you're looking. Are you looking from down below and then the pyramid looks like it's coming here, or are you looking above? Is the board looking from an above stature or below? And that's kind of the difference when you're at the top as director. I'm kind of looking at it top down, but a janitor, belly up. I think I just got pushed forward a little bit. So we want to go ahead and fast travel to, I need to fast travel. We need to go this way. I want to fast travel back to the cats. So we got all of the cats. But yeah, there's a lot more answers with, like, there's just a lot more with Ahti that we haven't learned yet. And so I really do hope that a sequel covers that, because I find him to be one of the most interesting people. But I've always been like that. I think because I'm such a verbose person. Wait. Nice. Check it out, guys. 3, 4. We're almost maxed. I think because I'm such a yapper and traditionally verbose person, I am often drawn towards people that don't speak often. I find that you just listen more, right, when somebody talks less. It's why I love the character of Kratos in the revivals, 2010 or 2018 and Ragnarok. There's something when he speaks, you listen. There's no wasted words. Wait. Yeah, fractured cavern. This should allow us to get to base camp, no? Look at all of our kitty cats. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, they're lined up. They're ready to go. Something freaky is about to happen. I need to get one of these cats over my desk. Oh, I like the green one. Gold one's cool. I got that one early on. The gold one was the one up above. I kind of like the green one. Looks like a little alien. So it was a lot more Guys, we've never seen something that has this many locks to it. I think I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one! Are they purring? I'm hearing purring. There are cat bowls. There's this... Mr. Meowykins. All hail. Toilet paper boxes. This better get me the coolest outfit. You better tell me I can wear these cat ears, I swear. I thought it was a key. I didn't even... My life is complete. Also, look when you look behind. It's the cats are then there, and it's just the white cat behind you. You can take them on and take them off. Why would you ever take them off? We are the chosen one. This calls for an outfit. We need an outfit change. Forget saving the Federal Bureau, my brother, or anybody else. I'm a cat. Wow. I'm never taking these off. Wait, they're gonna look so cool in different outfits too. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will not waste this beautiful gift you have given. All right. Go forth and do great things. So much for going to base camp. Maybe the cat ears will unlock another area. This is awesome. I wish I could match my character right now, but I have to say, I don't own cat ears. Which is probably a crime in of itself, but... I don't think I've ever done... Well, I did a Catwoman look one October, but I don't think I ever got cat ears for it. It was like the mask. This is even better, though. Oh my gosh. This is coming with us everywhere. We need to see it in different outfits, too. We need to put together the best of the best. All right, well, I think for me, that kind of concludes my time in the Foundation. From a like base level, you know, without looking up anything else, that was us kind of following leads of things that we knew existed between the levels or the log number 6 and then the cats. And I'm so glad, because if I had found this like at the tail end, we wouldn't have gotten to wear it. And I want to be able to wear it everywhere we go. Look at that stitching on it. So white stitching on pink ears and black. Let's change our outfit. Did we get a cat outfit? No. Okay. Oh, it looks so good in that hair. I think the best one is going to honestly be... Oh, that's a pretty cool look. The asynchronous look. I think I gotta go with the janitor with the cat ears. Is it that complete? Wait, that looks really nice. Okay, wait, that looks actually fantastic. Ooh. That does look good. It looks so good, but I also like my okay, the janitor looks cute too. It's like Ahti janitor. I think it's the hair with this that looks the best, but I will say I do like the black leather with the, because it does kind of look like black leather cat ears. Oh man. I always go back to the janitor costume. Oh, I do like that. Okay, we'll do this one for a little bit, because we're doing investigation, so we're going back to the leather jacket, even though I am the director. Maybe Emily will comment on it.
Clean out every last hiss with one thorough sweep, room by room.
Room by room. Emily?
Any hiss sightings in the Ocean View Motel? Could survivors be hiding inside?
It's possible.
Could they?
I remember a report about a similar incident from '84. The Bureau lost contact with a whole department during a house shift. The department head was found in the motel 2 years later. His arm stuck in the vending machine.
Oh.
Make a note to send in a search party when possible.
Oh. I don't like the sound of that.
Hi, Jesse.
I guess nothing else because the Foundation is separate from everything.
See you soon.
So maybe the very
Yes,
guys.
Director
Okay.
FADEN.
Wait.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
What if the board are the cats? The board is the cats, and the grand board director that bestows upon the director is that one on the wall. That's what I'm choosing to believe. I think the board is the cats. Hands down, this entire game is all run secretly by cats. I think that's what it is. It has to be. All right, we're getting back into, well, no, I'm pretty sure it is. Cats. It would all go back to cats. All right, guys, we are getting back into a dark place. So this was the one that we started a couple episodes ago, and then I was like, I want to do this right before we dive into Alan Wake. That way everything's fresh into my mind. So we've got a dark place. Jessie receives a strange vision that mentions the investigation sector. She decides to look into the matter. After arriving in the sector, Jessie passes through a long closed fire break, unsure of what awaits her on the other side. So we're gonna actually head back exactly from here, and so we just won't be revisiting some of those pieces that we picked up, but we're just gonna come from this section, and I think I would like us to rewatch the Alan Wake tape before we get started. So I will see you guys in 1 second. I love our little cat ears. Right, let's get back to investigation sector. But before we press that button, let's walk back down memory lane and go ahead and set the mood.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jessie FADEN could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. FADEN was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. FADEN paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. FADEN didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. FADEN sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark.
The dark.
Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector. FADEN pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
I like that, practiced bravado. After all, if the hiss are here, why could the darkness not be too? We have Hartman's final act, but first, before we do that, let's follow along with what he said. So we go down to investigation sector. Then we're gonna watch the Dr. Hartman as we walk towards the fire break. And here, I'm prepared. Slowly open. And then the lights come. And we already got that one. Wait, what? Wait, what? I could have sworn I got this. Did I not? I guess not. Am I having deja vu? Is it maybe because I never... No, I definitely have that one thing. I don't know. Strange. I could have sworn launch speed on launch kills. That actually wouldn't have been so bad to have, but we gotta do something else. Okay, so let's go back through all of these areas. There's not as many things to read. Oh, here we go. Let's get down to what are these guys doing here? Wait, I thought they were a part of the Foundation. These guys in here? Is this where we first saw them? I need snipers with that. There he goes. His body flies over the ocean. I'm having a weird deja vu thing. Is it possible that... Wait, what? Is it possible... Did it reset everything? I'm picking them all up as if I never picked them up before. But it's not showing me that they're unread. That's strange, right? I've never encountered that. Now I'm wondering if I... What? But I did do all of this. I've never seen something reset like that in all of our time playing. It's not even popping up in the right. Well, it would pop up in the right if you haven't picked it up before. But we've gone back to areas that we've been in the past. Makes me feel like something really freaky is happening here. This too. It's the only reason that I know it actually happened. That's not... But I have the fast travel point, right? It's as if the whole thing reset the moment that I started Foundation. But all of my reading still happened. The case most curious. But yeah, you can see Polaris isn't calling me to that because she knows I've been there. It's just everything else had reset, I suppose. Okay. Well. As long as everything, yeah, I mean, I'll click on it if it shows that it's a new one. So we had a ton of documents that spoke to the Alan Wake case, that spoke to Cauldron Lake, and even a commentary on Dr. Hartman as well. And then it was several areas in the investigations department where they started looking into Trench and questioning authority and I guess investigating different practices, essentially. Okay. Well, whatever the reason for resetting, we're here now. We're picking back up everything. And we got this control point, and now we're gonna watch our commentary on Hartman. There was something in here, but it wasn't picked up. Yeah, and then we also learned about the other groups that included the, oh, what were they called? Not, okay, let me see. Case files. Not here. Research and records. The research. Wait. Employee incident. There, yeah. So this was, well, that's the photograph. Was that the investigation? Yeah, so there were tons of investigations happening. Ethics investigation. A lot of stuff was being investigated. But I was looking for one thing in particular. Leyland's home test history. Groupthink. It was para-utility, no. It was para-something, though. Urban legends. The formation. Rituals. It was an organization that was acting... not paramilitary. What am I thinking? The Blessed Organization. Yeah, they had been deemed paracriminal groups. That's what I was thinking, yeah. So the Blessed Organization is the one that we had snagged there as well. Okay, before we click this, we're going to watch this one.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate.
Mm-hmm.
The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake. was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC. Brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't.
It wanted the hiss.
Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
I like that. The thing that was Hartman. So, what became of Hartman, this... I kind of picture it almost looking like the balls of energy that were like shaking around and everything, the astral spikes. That's how I visualize it, but then one that's been overtaken by the hiss, almost. But yeah, Hartman, that is a cool... I feel like that's a really cool callback. Wait, I can't pull this. Well, let me pull this. Explore the investigation sector. What do you want from me? Yeah. So suspicious that that one set of pistachios stays there. Give me your pistachios. It's not letting me pull that. I feel like I've messed something up with the game. Okay, that's not supposed to happen, but actually I need to kill these. Where did he go? Woo! Where is he? Where is he? It's distorted. Okay, fall down because he'll expose himself. Whoa! Screamers. Let's take him over. Do something even crazier. Our hiss now. He's over here. My distorted is invisible. No, 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 no. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Get it, hiss. Get it. Hiss. He crushed him. Okay, I think I got mine. Hey, a shaded facet. It must be achieved from this area. Very nice. Okay, I really hate to do this, but I've got to take you out, sir. Yeah, that's not gonna work though, because that was all in the foundation area that we had to destroy that. Let me see if that was what was stopping us from progressing forward. No. Sealed area. That's the logical way forward, right? Maybe I needed to grab this and then... Maybe... I can't pull that back out. Do I need to fast travel out of here and then come back? Something acting up? I should be able to pull that, no? Fast travel? Okay, this is a little strange. I'm gonna fast travel over to Central Executive, fast travel back there and see if it allows me to pull it, because we should be able to get to the motel, no? Doesn't want me to start. Is it my cat ears? Are my cat ears? Is it not bringing me good luck in here? Is it something that legal contraband I can't bring? Strange things. That's not supposed to happen, right? This isn't supposed to... I'm the director. I should be able to... Is it because I started it and then stopped? And did foundation and now it's mad at me? I've got his coming in here. Am I missing something? Is it because I don't have the mission selected? I do. I do have it selected. It's telling me where to go, I just can't get there. Were we ever allowed to click on it? Do I need to go to... The only way this would work is if I actually... Okay, let's... But they weren't spawned, so it's not like... It's not like I can't progress because these people are still here. Okay, we're gonna need to... I'm gonna take all of these out, and then if I'm not able to do it, we're going to test some other things. That guy? Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. One there. We're getting tons of shaded facets, which is great, because this is what I needed for some of my upgrades. But this is not what's stopping us from moving forward. This shouldn't have any impact on it. Okay. Well, Astral Constructs, on the bright side, I can unlock something. Wait, what? Construct Surge. A new weapon? Surge fires adhesive munitions to detonate when manually triggered, or if their timer expires. So maybe it's not about pulling it. Maybe I need to... I just got a new weapon. Do I need to... That's mysterious. Okay. Weapon mods. I guess instead of pure is Surge. Or Surge fires adhesive grenades that detonate when manually triggered. It's like an invisible wall right there. Okay, that didn't work. But I like this weapon. We should be able to go to the motel. Why are we not able to go to the motel? Should I fast travel somewhere else where I can go to the motel? Maybe it's like glitched out. Where's somewhere where we constantly can pull? Well, you can only pull the ones that you really need to get to, right? I love this though. Reminds me of the sticky stuff from place multi-grenades by firing L2 aiming and then press to detonate. Gotcha. Maybe I have to break all 3 of these at the same time. What if it has nothing to do with this? Skiving has nothing to do with this. This is highly suspicious. It's as if I am gonna try something else. Let's try leaving. Let's try quitting to menu and then coming back in, because I just don't think this is supposed to happen. I don't remember this even... coming back in from the main menu. Do not open. Do not open. Sealed area. Is this what is supposed to be happening? They're gonna keep spawning. I'm not... That's clearly the way we have to go. I'm gonna be right back. I don't think this is supposed to happen. Look, the hiss persist, but so do we. Guys, we are going to have to do a little bit of a roundabout way to gain entry to, well, past this fire break, essentially. I have exhausted all of the options that I can think of and also research on how to possibly fix this block, this bug. Yes, I know, if there's a will, there's a way, and I just happen to attract breaks in games. I don't know how this always happens. I'm still chalking up the blame is the hiss on this one. I think that they're scared of us finishing the game. I think truthfully, they're in fear, and this is a last-ditch effort to stop us. But what we're gonna have to do, guys, is go into mission select, and we're gonna need to go back to prior to endgame, to when I had started it and everything. So we're going to Polaris, essentially, as we navigate the Alan Wake expansion. This one, we're not gonna have anything that we gained during the playthrough of Foundation, including our cat ears. I think this is also the world just telling me I can't wear cat ears for the rest of the game, I guess. But we're gonna pick back up here and continue forward. Like I said, all of those upgrades and everything you saw from Foundation I won't have, but that's okay. I just want to be able to experience this. So, bit unfortunate, but we move forward. And we are looking, and by not having a lot of what we had before, I mean we really don't have anything from the past. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw our points into that. And we're gonna go ahead and fast travel back to Central Executive. And at this point, you guys have seen those hotline conversations, and I've also read all of those folders in that first section of The Dark Place. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of go past that and get us back to the hotel and being able to progress in the story. Yeah. All right, I gotta get my bearings. So, right, Polaris, a dark place. So we're switching over to a dark place. We've got our hotline. That's for the Foundation, but yada, 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 we did eat. We got the Foundation, and now I'm more happy than ever that I took the time to get the cats, to get the log number 6 and everything. So let's proceed forward. The hiss, the darkness, maybe that's what it is. The darkness is seeping out of my computer. Yeah.
There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. FADEN sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh?
Huh.
We should check this out.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's Hartman's darkness coming through. Another attack. But I do seem to be a magnet for these things. I don't know how this happens. We're not going to rewatch this. We just watched it a second ago, so let's press that button. And we just have to collect everything in this first section again. Hopefully we get that new weapon though. Remember, we had just picked up a really sick weapon. And now I don't have all my, you know what, this will also make this more challenging because I don't have all my broken items. There we go. See if I remember where all of these are located. The shaded facet. Yeah, actually the shaded facet is that's our first shaded facet. That's what allows us to unlock that weapon.
Anyone here? Guess not.
Okay. It's gonna scoop it up. You know, whatever bug I caused, that clearly was why I was able to pick things up.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the bureau.
Yeah, it was why I was able to pick things up, I think, even though it wasn't reflecting like it was the first time. Because I think the game was stuck between realizing, like it knew that I had proceeded forward, but it must have not saved that I cleared the motel. Something with the motel. made it freak out. So if you guys are popping in at this section, I'm not skipping readings. We read all of this before. Let's go ahead and flip through them. Correspondence, case files, tractor supplement. Oh yeah, the devious tractor. And then the director being under investigation. Saucy. I think we should still be able to navigate without all of our crazy upgrades before. Oh my goodness. Also, Underhill and Dr. Darlene did not see that one coming. For some reason, I was thinking more Emily. But yeah. The office talk. Grab this one, and then there should be one more down here, if I remember correctly. Yep. Okay. Let's grab this. And let's power it up. Boom.
Now that gate should open.
Whee! Okay, we're gonna flip through this one more time. Get these unread ethics and Underhill investigation. Man, that's bold. Working with somebody that you're in a relationship with. Not for the faint of heart. Grab this one. There's one more file too. And then yes. Oh my goodness, it feels so good to see that I can even pull that.
Detective, but something definitely happened here.
And then the blessed organization, right? Yeah, the blessed organization. Specimen escape. Okay, we claim the control point and we move forward. Doom.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar.
The spiral.
I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
I do want to rewatch this part. Because he's talking to... Thomas. Well, himself, but Thomas saying.
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet.
No.
The diver, you look different.
That was just a role, a character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker, an auteur like yourself.
The filmmaker.
We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
See, that's the part. And then Night Springs as like Dr. Darlene's an episode in Night Springs.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I see it.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on.
The screams.
You misunderstand me.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about.
Yeah.
What's he doing here?
But also
Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. Dr. Who was filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Right, okay, so this is where I'm a little confused because, yeah, in Alan Wake, they never talk about him really being a filmmaker, I thought, but in this version, he discloses himself as a filmmaker. But this is where I'm just like, is Alan Wake writing all of this? And is one of my fire alarms going off right now? Or beeping? Is that in the game? I think it's in the game. I think I had this same thought. I think I had this same thought and feeling the first time that we came through here. Unless Thomas Zane was written the same.
Dr. Amiu Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
And why not? If one existed, why could the not? Why could the other not? Yeah. So we just rewatched that one as well, so I'm not gonna, I'll click on it and then get out. But man, the whole part about Thomas Zane looking like Alan and then also saying, you're almost done, you've written yourself out. But then Alan writing about her, and in her memory, he is a poet, but then a screenwriter. And she said that she couldn't find anything on him. And maybe that's because the only reason she knows about it is because she was written and created by Alan. I don't know. Okay, I'm not walking backwards. We're just gonna move forwards because we can finally get through. Yes! Freedom! Freedom! Where's my kilt? Okay, I don't think we're getting through this one. What caused a break here? The Hartman's creature. But different than that, that's an astral spike. There's another one up there. Looks like it's going back and forth. We should be good. Another break here. And the astral spike. Is that blood? Let's go this way. There's also the yellow right there. Those little leggies. Oh no. Oh man. What happened? Do you hear like the noise of like the liquid versus... Ew. Do you hear that detail? Sounds like you're walking in. Ooh. Okay, anything else on the sides? An astral spike. Here. Okay, going forward, we are back to completely new stuff to us, so taking our time, and number one, having fun.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned.
Oh.
Why did Wake want me to come here?
No. I didn't mean to do that. Somebody else spawning. Creepy, damp. I feel like there's definitely the traditional sense of mold here. Not the funky stuff. Well, it's all funky mold, but... Socks and ballerinas. Send to the mailman, Monday at 10. Bathrooms. Ooh. What's this? We need more of those facets. Launch Grand Slam. Grand Slam. Oh, my personal mods. No, I'm gonna put this on though. Is this health recovery per? Energy recovery speed. I'm gonna put this level 6. I miss all my level 6. Instead of charge, we're gonna swap to spin. Trying to get some more stuff on here. That's so sad. It's okay. Live and let live. Let's see. We've got that. What is happening there? That's not a poltergeist thing, guys. Filing and Processing Operations Center.
That doesn't look like a house shift.
What is
Do I
happening?
even want to know?
That freaked me out for a second. That's strange. There's another control point. What even is that? The darkness combining with the house? Launch speed boost. No, nothing to read. Getting rid of it. Launch speed on killing. I'll see. Filing and processing. Let's claim this control point and see if we can get that weapon too. Very strange things are happening here. Astral constructs? No. Nothing on the weapon. And this means I won't be able to upgrade to even getting the next level mods because... Oh. Well, you know what I can do though? I think if I go into my board countermeasures, I can abandon some of these and maybe wait for level 6s. Maybe there's level 6s present in this. Abandon. 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 I think we're mostly gonna get level 4s and 5s. Jukebox token, no. Random prime. Random 1. Okay, absolute. You know what? That's okay. That's a research sector though. We're not going over there. I'm looking for ones that are specific in this location. There might not be any yet. Kill enemies in expeditions using multi-launch. That's a very specific one. Just for a level 2 as well? Oh, kill enemies in investigation sector. That would be easy to achieve, but it's a level 1. Kill enemies with a launch. Maintenance sector. Containment sector. Expeditions. Containment. Demolition experts. Executive sector. Here we go. All right, I'll do. That's for a level 1. Come on. For a level 1, we just might not be doing any of their stuff. Filing and processing. Enemies. Where? These ones aren't the beefed up boys. Okay, anything in here? We need to look for anywhere that we could break through the wall too. Delays. So apparently you can break through all the walls? What? No, that was a hidden location. I just realized there are so many hidden locations that are just broken down walls. Places that I thought were blocked off. Wait, I almost want us to fast travel while I have an idea of somewhere that I could possibly break through. Do you know the areas that are all... The sky's the limit. This is amazing. Do you know the level of discovery that just was obtained? That's actually comical. I didn't even know there was one.
Of course, the hiss are already in here.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Well, especially if he is his corrupted on top of being impacted by the darkness. But look at this. What? How did I find this hidden location? Like, what are the chances that that worked out? I just got this idea though for a couple locations in the main area that have it. This is gonna open up so much. I want to find all the hidden locations too. I wonder if we'll be able to level up fully just off of this DLC. Grab that. Shooter dodge. No seizing. Shielding I'm not too worried about. Assets. Confiscated motive. Confiscated motive's different. And get rid of that. I wonder if we go back, can we unlock that weapon now? Yes, there's a new astral construct, and we can level up this, which I do want to go ahead and level up my health maxed. Beautiful. And Astral Constructs, there it is. We need one more confiscated motive to get it. Easy. Let's start by exploring this area. There's a document there. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Foot gossip. Hello. My feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. Of course. Service tunnel. The foot gossiper. The legendary foot gossiper. Let's see what's in here. Globes, desks, offices. Of course, hidden rooms. Yeah, we saw them all the time in Foundation, but what's this? Hartman's arrest. Hartman, Emil Hartman. Wake, okay, victim names. Wake, Allen, Anderson, Tor, Anderson, Odin, Lane, Rudolph, Dezol, Wendy, Thomas Emerson. Officer's name, Special Agent Remy Dennis. Code 4, kidnapping of altered individuals. Altered individuals. Sanctions, is that the first time we've heard word of officially them writing down altered individuals? Code 8, sanctions against altered organizations. And then obstruction of Bureau investigation, 1 count. Breaching of Ash Act, 6 counts. What's the Ash Act? Offender's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their okay, they're senile and Wake possibly deceased. I don't think the Anderson brothers are senile. I think they just have a vivid imagination and also have, look, they were impacted by the darkness and it didn't go without causing
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
The house is not liking something else being in here. I mean, it didn't even like the hiss in here, but now you put the darkness in here too? Do you think the house goes into protective mode? Do you think that this, like shifting and everything, is the house's way of trying to protect itself against the hiss? Against it continually contaminating the location and possibly causing further harm and the destruction of the house as it knows? Does the house have the idea or the ability to identify good actors versus bad? And whenever the house shifts, is it at the request of the board?
This darkness is blocking the door.
No way.
So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
No way. We get to aim. It's like the combination.
Burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Oh yeah, obviously. Makes sense. Classic. This is gonna be sick, guys. What is this? Let me see what else is in here. Got that. The darkness. Oddly enough, though, the light focusing. What is happening?
There you go. Doesn't that feel better?
Am I burning it? Maybe I just burned darkness away and didn't even realize it. Did I burn it from the other side? I just think this DLC is, they call me Thumper. It's not having the best of days right now. Abandoned offices. We need more light. Yeah, there must have been something. There must have been darkness in here that I didn't even realize. The yellow tells us where to go. And with floating up here, whoa. Oh my gosh, this is not the hiss doing that. That is something completely different. Is that what the darkness leaves after it's done? I don't remember it doing that. Oh shoot. Okay, we've got mold over there. I think we're pretty much good. Let's go into this moldy area. Get out of here. All right. I hear mold men. I feel like I hear mold men, but maybe not. Another shaded facet. The grumbles. It's like the tummies. The... Oh, maybe we should clear this. Wait, I just realized other areas in the building. Am I supposed to clear these spores and then it clears all the mold in the area? The surrounding area? Maybe? I don't know, I guess let's test it out. I've never... Between that and, perhaps. But I never thought to do that before. That and breakthrough buildings. Except I'm not seeing anything else. I'm just trying to make Ahti proud. I don't see any more bubbles though, and I didn't completely break it. Unless there's one up here that I can't see. It would feel like what you're able to do. Gross. I guess not. Would have been nice. You sure? Any kind of bubbles, spores. No. We got rid of that. And all of those. Wow, you know what this reminds me of? The upside down map in Dead by Daylight. The map that came out with the original release of the Stranger Things collab with Dead by Daylight. Kind of in some of the locations. Oh, I love that game. Explore. Okay. Explore the investigation sector. I also had this other thought that maybe the mold won't clear until you break all of those. Baby, 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 yeah. Orange peel. Wait, why did I know that? I know that. Baby, 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 yeah. Orange peel. That's what the hiss... That's what was coming out of my brother's voice too, right? Is that... Do I recognize that from my brother? Baby, 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 yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon enough. That means Hartman was close. I must have missed him though, right? Was he beyond? Did I miss seeing him? Orange peel. Okay, we're really working our way here. Filing and processing, fire break, operations center to the right, active investigations to the right too. This is where it was broken. See if there's anything hidden. No. Operations and active investigations. Did we ever find out? Wait. Oh, is that a little coat rack? Oh no, the light switches. Operations.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now we crashed out of darkness toward FADEN.
No, we're not crashing out towards me at all.
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros.
Oh.
A spiral. A maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're in new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must want these waves to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward FADEN. There was nothing ordinary about FADEN.
Yes, I was just about to say. The intentional part about using ordinary there at any ordinary person, and the fact that she is anything but ordinary despite where she hails from. I like that. Almost like an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. Oh, this is so well written. We need to get some light in here. More darkness. Light is our ally, but we have to keep bringing it around here. We need to find something. Something to use against it. Gotta light this place up. Yes. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Oh. Come on. Light. Yes. Perfect. Burned it away. Beautiful. Still dark down there, though. Hartman. Okay, we need another one. Can I turn this on? Okay, I can create the path there. Eagle Limited Summary. Bloomington, Illinois. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Blank Blessed. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of a sabotage event response. The Bureau had been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of this occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigations of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. Bloomington, Illinois. I won't be able to push this until we get that powered on. What's this?
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all.
Of course.
We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it?
Chicken or the egg?
With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
Is that the same voice actor? I can't put my finger on it, but it sounds just a little bit different. Although it's been a second. William Kirkland, head of investigations. Paranatural entity A010, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive blank consisting of 3 known types. Type A, a localized manifestations of sentient blank, capable of occupying organic and inorganic material, as well as exerting blank over its surroundings. Type B, shaded individuals, human bodies blank by the Shadow. Human bodies what by the Shadow? These individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain blank of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type C, shaded objects. So localized manifestations, shaded individuals, then shaded objects. Similar to type B, except the inanimate objects are blank, solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals, CAWE 35, which may imply a shared link to a blank intelligence. The threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive and defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered, to prepare for the eventuality of an blank. The eventuality of an what? The examination of paranatural entities, the Shadow. An aggressive shadow well, it's aka the Shadow is an aggressive blank consisting of 3. I also liked what he said there quite a bit. Him talking about the artist's impact on it. Is it because the darkness feels like it can manipulate the artist more than the common person? I don't know. Let's go grab that. Can I grab it back? I can grab it back. So we're gonna grab this back and then we're gonna go through. Whoops. Okay, we're just gonna walk it up. Walk it up the stairs. I'm inclined to think that the Shadow feels like it can manipulate artists more, perhaps. Oh, hey, there's another box on that side. Turn the lights on? Yes. Oh. Yes, but, ooh. This over here. No, locked. Whoa, grenades. What are those? I've never seen these guys. Whoa. Is that a new type of... No, it's not. Man, it certainly feels new. I guess they're just flying instead. Take them over. Confiscated motives everywhere. We can finally get the other weapon. Yeah, nobody's... Oh, nice having that guy on our side, though. Let's go get this one. Oh! Ow. Ow! Okay, they do a lot of damage. They do a lot of damage. It's been a while since we've had a good old death. Oh, man. A few have taken a shotgun shell to the face and lived to tell a tale, so understandable. I think I do get to keep everything that I got, though. So we can now do the surge weapon, a new weapon. And we need to upgrade it too for confiscated motives and shades. I kind of want to throw that thing on. Instead of spin, let's do surge. What? This is sick. Fire a single adhesive grenade and then detonate the grenade. So this is pretty much what we saw before. All right, let's stop playing stupid games. Detonate. Whoa, detonation was cool. Switch over to this one. I do want to try to, yeah, seize him. Beautiful. Okay, we've got those guys coming in. We need to stay near the health orbs. Grenade out. Grenade back. I think I can't seize 2 people anymore, can I? Yeah, because I'm not maxed out on my seize. Oh no, my guy died. Okay, we need to be careful of the grenade launcher or the shoddy guy. Where's shoddy guy? Oh, is he coming down? There he is. Not shoddy guy, but... Okay. Perfect. It wants me to do this. So place multiple grenades by aiming. Stop aiming. And then press RT. Okay. Got it. Tons of things to read here. Interrogation complaint. Kirkland. So you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was frickin' hired to do? My job? Want to know what I call that? Bullcrap. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life. And I've heard some stupid things. They already know the facts. Heck, they know just as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak a classified terminology. They already know the terminology. If you think pulling me off this case will stop me, then think again. That piece of crap blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back into the interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension. See if that slows me down. Agent Hewitt. Okay. There is a new one. There is the Hiss Ranger Airborne. We've gone airborne. This subgroup of Hiss-corrupted Rangers has manifested the ability to levitate, similarly to the Hiss-elevated agents. However, these airborne Hiss Rangers display no telekinetic abilities and simply continue to use mundane Bureau weaponry. This evolution, being so similar to the elevated, possibly indicates that the Hiss can share permutations through a type of network or perhaps osmosis. However, the fact that this development in Hiss Rangers has only been observed in the investigation sector may indicate that an environmental factor is responsible. They could be responding to an altered item or other paranatural elements found only in that sector. Or perhaps this is a natural progression of the Hiss Ranger phenotype. Not enough time has passed to determine a conclusive trajectory of development for each of the Hiss manifestations. Assuming any such trajectory exists, refer to file blank. I like that the defining trait, but the part where they used to be human is always like red, kind of like the takeover spot that's still exposed. What's this? Bathroom? Ooh. Billable hours.
All employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed.
What?
Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation.
What?
Thank you for your attention.
Okay, that's bullshark. You doing astral plane dives just because it's in another dimension doesn't mean that it doesn't count towards the time in here. That is some saucy work on their part. NASA Cooperation Review. Interagency Cooperation Decision. Following the NASA/FPC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. In return, all data gathered during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. That's an amazing agreement. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the blank far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of black rock. From its medium Earth orbit, the blank will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. No, that's actually a really good point. They need the satellite imagery and everything like that. I would think that would be greatly beneficial to them. It is an opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. I didn't even think about that, but the interagency conversations are kind of cool in this game as well. Like hearing about the partnerships and things. Although, I love how they didn't date that. They did say when the partnership began, but they didn't say what date that document was written to, because I think then you would be able to line it up with what mission they were referring to. But do you guys have your guesses? I'm not as familiar with it, I have to be honest. I haven't followed the workings of... Ahti? You need my help? What? I already did one of the eradications.
Lighten them up.
Okay.
Ah, more plants.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go make some new friends.
Nourish the plants. Yeah, well, I don't know if I have the ability right now because I happened to get one just by walking. I just got it because I did one. Another fine mess. Burn the darkness. Wait, there's so many different... A mold. Let's do the moldy ones. Wait, but where are the mold? Okay, the mold are in so many different places. I should keep with the main mission. Yeah, keep with the main mission, and then we'll burn the darkness and all that stuff. Because look, it's going to be all over the place. Ahti, you have missions for us. You cutie patootie. All right, there we go. I don't know why, but I love him. He seems so kind. I just like, you know, like just a kind soul. And we wonder why I got blocked out of like a whole situation on the game. What is happening? Get off of me. Okay. I feel like I should have a save going on here because questionable things are happening. I remember how we were rocking cat ears. We're now rocking a cart, apparently. Black market. Right. Remy Dennis, Chief Investigator. David Gleason, Special Investigator. A black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talisman relics and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine, altered, and paranatural materials, was raided in Blank, Czech Republic, by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but that they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. 1A, there is a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of general public. B, these criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. And C, the motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. Refer to file 5120221 for full. Okay, anything else in this area? I think we're kind of good for now. You guys never got the skin? Really? So it's like that special edition one when you, oh, nope. Oh no, I knocked him out. You know, after you mess up reading a certain amount of materials that they have in the game. I just don't... Something about the vending machines reminds me how I was breaking them all in Max Payne. Okay, so we picked up those. Active investigations. Trench. That must have... Do you think that's the guy from the investigations then? That must be the main guy. Or the old investigations. Man. Darkness. Can I bring a light source in there? I don't think so. But that's where I need to go.
I don't feel right.
Not good.
Something in this darkness is draining me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm fine in the light here. Keep clear. We need to somehow power this up further. Yeah, I can see my health. Or no, it's draining my energies. There's something up there. Okay, we're gonna test something. We're gonna go back over here and I'm gonna pull out, if I'm allowed to. Let me see if I can pull out this. I can't grab it anymore. Doesn't let you take that one in here. So we need to find another power cube for that. Sugar Shacks. Oh, there. Okay. Hold on, it's draining me. I'll go grab it. We just need to light the whole place up. Active investigations. It's draining me fast too. Oh wait, that needs to be powered too. That's separate. That needs to be powered. There's so many power cubes. Okay, so maybe they're not even gonna be here. Maybe we have to find them somewhere and... Oh gosh, I can't. I need to get out of here. There's one up there too. What's this? Hartman's background. That there. There's a ton of files in here, but I say we keep pressing forward because we're gonna need to get a bunch of things. Maybe bring it back or something. Okay, Remy Dennis, Chief Investigator, and William Kirkland, Head of Investigations. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in Bray Falls, Washington, focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purposes. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent blank abilities they may possess with the aim of shaping blank to his own benefit, which has earned him a Class 2 paracriminal designation. Note, for more link between artists and their ability to blank reality through artistic medium, see file blank alter. Investigation has proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during the blank investigation, he displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released X months later, having been deemed a negligible threat. His medical license has been permanently revoked. So they took everything from him. Yeah. He, of course, would not have forgotten that, nor... Vending machine procedures. What? Vending machine procedures. Investigation sector processing underway. None known. Testing in the investigation sector is currently ongoing. What? There's a vending machine? There's a special altered vending machine? A vending machine, its front covered in a faux wood panel, coin-operated buttons for selecting food products. The item generates and stores a variety of material, both edible and otherwise. What's the otherwise? In the rows of internal trays, initial testing suggests that the item reacts to the mind of an individual in closest proximity and will produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Attempts to cause this item to create a living blank have consistently failed. The item was discovered in a nursing home in Blank, Alberta, after a resident named Mural Blank called a local news station about a magic vending machine. The news story reported that the nursing home staff was purposely stocking the machine with distinctive food and objects as a way to raise residents' spirits. The Bureau response team encouraged this story while confiscating the item. Separate to the vending machine that we see all the time inside of the motel. Okay, before we explore more, let's press, because I want to get the blocks to... I know we could probably go out there and do little one-shots to grab it, but I want to be able to see everything. Okay, where are we going?
Shit. Now what?
I don't like that. Oh my...
What is that?
Ugly darkness.
Come on, elevator, time to go.
What? Desperate. Elevator! What?
So you don't like the light? What is that?
What in the world is that? I mean, I know it's Hartman, but that's like... It almost looks like those things in Witcher. What am I thinking?
Okay, this room is really intimidating and all, but I know my rights.
Langston.
It's not a crime to try and get a book signed.
Making unauthorized contact with a dangerous paranatural entity is indeed a Bureau offense, Mr. Langston, and can be prosecuted as such.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Listen, this is being blown way out of proportion. All that happened is I heard Dr. Hartman had been brought in, and since I'm a huge Alan Wake fan, I thought it'd be cool to get a copy of The Creator's Dilemma signed. That's a book that Hartman wrote about.
Langston, I swear.
Good. So yeah, I was just looking at
my Wake collection.
Certainly didn't know Hartman had turned into some kind of shadow.
That's a completely accurate description.
Whatever, listen, I'm just a desk jock. I sort papers,
there he is.
data entry, that kind of stuff. Don't come around me like this.
Nothing even touches it.
I mean, I see people break the rules all
my gosh, Langston.
No one's pulling them into dark rooms to yell at them. Yesterday, Dave Gleason and his crew
Langston.
were talking to that empty spacesuit and laughing their heads off.
We're letting you off with a warning, Mr. Langston. But this is going on your record, so one more screw up and our next chat won't be so fun.
Great. That is just great to hear, guys. Thank you.
Okay, I'm not going to be interacting with anything until I finish this fight. On me.
Is there any chance I could get my copy of The Creator's Dilemma back?
Oh my gosh. Langston. I think I need to take... Okay, how am I supposed to... Okay. Activate the lights to defeat him, but I need to pull this one back, but I can't. I need to find more. Cubes! Power cores! Okay. Oh, come on. Come on, power cube. Okay, there's gotta be another. I see him, I see him, I see him. He's so freaky! He's got these he's got long limbs and it's creepy. Okay, go all the way up here. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh my gosh, he's scaring me, he's scaring me, he's scaring me, he's scaring me. He's terrifying me. I need to let me just put the power back on in some areas. That way we can create our path. He's terrifying. I don't like creepy long-limbed things. It's the distortion of human body parts and I don't like it. Maybe we can get around so we can light up the other area and then we can slowly move where we have the POV to get him. Okay. Yeah. We can do this. The uncanny valley. Ah! Where is he? Get back! You've been a very bad Hartman. Although, I'm sure that person is makes for a pretty good vessel for whatever the darkness desires. Okay, we gotta do this fast. Go before he strikes us. That should be it. That's not it. That's not it. There's more. I see him though. He is getting pushed back. We just gotta grab a cube and take it all the way over to that corner, right? This room really needs a lot more lights. I don't even see where I can put the cube in. There's gotta be places on the bottom and then on the top side too. And we need to get into that room. Okay. Okay, ready? Whoa! Okay, I'm here. I think I can... there might not be any more... Ah! Wait. Okay. Wait, let's just turn on the lights now. I think we're good. We just have to go like this. There it is. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, how do you like that?
What in the Slenderman? I don't even... lanky tree boy. That's so creepy. I don't like that at all.
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
Oh!
I'm sorry, ma'am.
This is the guy that does the podcast.
I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie.
I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that.
Oh!
Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a, a K, not an N, not night like nighttime, but...
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
No one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart. And I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off, and I could move out of my parents' basement, and maybe even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
What do they do to make sure that the people never talk about what just happened, you know? Like, clearly, they're not gonna forget that they just got taken to the FBC and now they know of an organization that so few would ever know about. Seems not like the best way to go about this, especially when you don't have that much concrete proof. But I guess they're really trying to crack down on these organizations, especially, well, we did see something that connected that movie and that machine to the group, the Blessed Group. Yeah. Ocean View Motel and Observation Report. An excursion into the Ocean View Motel and Casino discovered a previously unseen door in the lobby hallway. This door featured a spiral-shaped marking, designation door blank. Similar to the other doors, it's locked and cannot be forced open. Alice Wake, a person of interest in Bright Falls AWE, refer to file AWE 35 for details, and the former wife of the missing author, Alan Wake, former wife. A suspected para-utilitarian and blank contacted agents Shaw and Dempsey of the investigation sector using the phone number given to her in the 2010, given to her in accordance with civilian outreach protocols. The call resulted in Mrs. Wake being brought into the oldest house for an in-person interview. For a full transcript, refer to file blank on blank 2017. The excursion in the Ocean View Motel occurred later that same day. We saw something that referred to this, that the presence of it didn't pop up until she came into the oldest house. Determining whether this was a basic synchronicity event, if Alice Wake is responsible for its appearance, or if the door itself relates to AWE 35 is paramount. She should be returned to the oldest house, possibly even taken into the motel itself, to confirm if any other changes occur. What if she could open that door? Langston, Interrogation, and Brian. Do you think it's possible she would be able to even open it? Hey, plants. Wait, is this part of my plant mission? No, I don't have any plants in here. But most of my plants are in the other place. Maybe? What if she did have the ability to save him? You know, I don't know. It'd be worth a try. Wow. There's so much here that connects to everything. Oh, wait. What's this? A little bit less. Problem, graphene. Like break doors. There's something that takes us up here. Emergency. Night Springs screenplay, page 1. Note, the screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all of its past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Springs special script. Spec script. Episode Over the Threshold Darkly by Alan Wake? It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us. This is the host VO. And even more so to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim? Or even of this world? What if they are the things you can discover in Night Springs? All right, secret lab night. We are in a secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, the Federal Bureau of Night Springs. I've told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. It's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. But the being beyond the portal, we have no control over it. I don't know why I went with like my most, was going for my nerdy voice. And I was trying to be a little bit timid too. He's kind of speaking up to the director, you know. I was trying. What if these are only things that happen in Night Springs? I always think that I can pull out a deep voice. I can't. I need to stop trying. It's just embarrassing at this point. It's like whenever I would do the Resident Evil. The Federal Bureau of Night Springs. Why am I hearing music? Oh, it's a break.
Arcade machines.
What?
Shoom.
Shoom. New mission.
Shoom. Whoa.
What is this one? Shoom 2. We have a new mission. There's so many mini games. Find and interact with the arcade machine altered item. Crowd control? But what? The goal of crowd control is to survive. Good luck. Are you kidding me? Okay. I know where we are. All right, crowd control. We're already starting negative, so I need to... What is wrong with my, it's because I'm not as strong as I normally am. I'm like, what happened to my revival and... Take care of some of them. We're gonna have to go back to... I mean, if you put enough bodies on the ground, then you can always heal up from them, so... Okay, re-up this. Just keep covered. Couch to the face. We need to stop flying. That's what's doing us in. Someone behind me. Trying to sneak up behind me like that. Oh my. I don't like that. The game is bugging out. Doesn't like me in this area. What the heck? Ow. Does not like me there. What was that? I guess I could go in here if I really wanted to. Yeah. This is gonna be a long survival. Oh my goodness. Takes so long to get anything here. Wonder if you can break the game. You know, like find like game-breaking bugs or something within the minigame. Get that back, just shoot. I just feel like our... Whoa, 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 whoa. Boy. It's something to do with that. We have to stay in this... With what? This isn't a bad spot to be, except I think each session there's something that becomes a little bit harder to see. Oh no, I feel like we're gonna get to... Let me take this guy over. Seize him. I feel like we're gonna get to the next part and... I think he's the only one. I gotta take you out. My creation. My own creation I must destroy. Survive against a horde of hiss. Here, snipers. Ooh. Let's definitely take over the next one. Whoa! Okay, we've got a lot of minions. There's no point in taking him over. He's just gonna explode. Explosive. Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay, that's a lot of people spawning in. Keep our eyes that way, keep our eyes this way. I think it's nice to be in like this. Okay, never mind, never mind. Does not like me being there. I'm assuming that's a part of the minigame and not my game bugging. There he is. It's so nice of him to walk up the stairs. Okay, we're almost halfway there. That guy, we gotta take him out, stout. He's gonna cause some world of damage. I need to. I wanna seize that guy. He's right in front of us. He's right in front of us. Ow, you little turkey. All right. You wanna play this? Let's do this. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's up here. Whoa. Ooh. That's good, that's good, that's good. Should be right there. Nice. Kill his distorted. There's a healer. Where's the healer? Over here. And that guy. He left, he left, he left. Make sure they can heal up. I just don't, I want to be near all this stuff because if, oh, yep, exactly. Because if one of them does some world of hurt. We need to get this back. Oh! Let's get this guy coming around the corner. I see them. Oh no, there's more spawning. Let's go over here. I'm stuck. No, I'm not. I love all the mini games within this. Get him in the head, get him in the head. There's a guy over to our, he's coming around the side, I think. Why did it focus all on that? That guy, we gotta watch out. We gotta watch out. If I get hit by him, I'm done. Ooh. Okay, let's come back around the side. Run. That guy should be the last one. Got him. Beautiful. And we have a ton over here. This is nice. Seize him. You're my minion now. Go forth and conquer. Okay, we're halfway there, which is kind of terrifying. How many waves there are? He's the last one. It doesn't matter. Oh, no, he's not. More spawning. There's a healer. Thankfully, the one taps work quite well. Even if they have a healer on their side. He's back into a corner. Ooh! Getting the glitchies. I'm getting the glitchy witchies over here. There he is. What's the boss for this? It's got me wondering. There's somebody else. Where? Talk about waves and waves of dudes. There we go. Come on. There's got to be more. There's another person somewhere. Is it my guy? Is that why? I think it's my guy somewhere. Actually, I do want to go into here real quick. Like, wondering if there's anything in some of these locations. Where is our last person? Oh! That is not my guy. Sugar Shacks. We gotta go. Oh! Okay, wait for it. Recharge. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we've got a few more. I hear a rocket. No, I don't. Okay, let's go over here. I want to get into, I don't want to be stuck in a small area, but I just want to make sure that we're safe. And I gotta get that. Cheeky little. Ready, send it. Oh. Last one down. Need to get the healer. Oh, we probably have like 3 more waves. As long as we stay in covered locations, we should be fine. Don't get caught out. There's somebody with a shotgun up there. There we go. I'm just going with the glitches. Okay, we've got bodies on bodies. Flying bodies, flopping bodies. Oh, it doesn't like me in this area. Ah, stop it, stop it. Nope. This mission definitely should come with an epilepsy warning. Okay, there's somebody else there. Another big boy. Let's go here. Oh, I love this weapon against him now. Stuck in a corner. Ooh. That was great. Okay, we should only have 2 more. Oh man. Okay. Gotta get these guys out. Can I take him? No, I can't take him. These guys can do a world of damage. I think like... Ah! Another... I love how it can directly be like a grenade launcher at the same time too, if you get a direct impact on them. Oh, brilliant. Healer. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go get that healer. Oh, we've got tons of guys. Okay, they are fast. Watch out. Try to take him over and let me seize him. This will help, this will help. Nice, seized. The closer we get to being done, I feel like it's gonna get more intense, and so I'm more scared of losing it now. We've got that guy, the floater in the sky. Try to see, he's distracted by him. We might be able to hit him, no. He's getting healed, that's not important. Take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out. Got him. Okay. I gotta be careful about this area. It's a world of mess up here. There's another healer somewhere. Okay, nope, nope. I cannot be getting hit by flying things. Oh my goodness, this is bad. This is really bad, y'all. This is annoying. Right. Going this way. Okay, I just gotta reset for a second. Having double healers and flying guys is not great. We've done so much worse than this. We can crush it. It's just a matter of... kind of tempted to see if we can get him low enough that where I could... Nope, we gotta get the healer. None of this will help until we get that. He just moved again. Come on. Oh, shoot. He's over here. Where'd he go? He's back there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Healer, you goofy goober. Okay, there we go. They no longer have healers. Just try to impact them. Get them. Woo! Jump down here. This is gonna be a little erratic, even by my standards, but I don't trust these floaters. They're so good at evading. Come on, one more hit, one more hit, one more hit. Seize him. Get him to fight the others. Nice. All right, he's ours. Take him. Brilliant. Get him. Fly, my pretty. Fly. That guy's all the way up there. They're having one heck of a battle over here. I'm gonna take over this one. There we go. The other one's down. That guy's up there. Man. Thank you. Get him. Get him. Got him. Okay, now we just need to kill our own creation. Nope. New people are spawning. Hisses, I hear him. Okay. Need to get out of here. Stay floaty. Right, I can do the slam down moves too, guys. Yes, okay, that's one of the probably finale guys. Oh, okay, hold on, hold on. I can't, I gotta run, I can't. Ooh, that almost wiped me. That actually almost wiped me. No! No, stop, run, get those crystals. Okay, recover, recover. Where is he? I gotta sneak out and go grab some. Oh my goodness. I was gonna cry. Don't play stupid games. We are so close. We don't want to lose this. We don't want to lose this. Got it, get it, do it, do it. Wait for him to come back down here. Those rocket guys, they can take you, like, do you in so quick. He's coming back down. Why are you doing this? Oh no. Oh no. See what I mean? Those guys are brutal. We're coming around the side though. Okay, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. Got him. Got him, got him, got him, got him. Got him, sniper. He's got the heals. Okay, that's dead. There's also a... Oh my goodness. It's an all-out assault! I gotta get that healer. I gotta run up here. This should be one of our last hordes. Come on, where's that healer? Position yourself, wait for it. Here, there he is. Chip away at it, just chip away. Okay, we've got people moving in on us. Some of them I can take out, but the ones that are guarded like this, it's a little bit harder to... Where's that? I see him. I can clip him, I think. Maybe got a little bit of damage from the side there. We're gonna go around this way. Sorry, I know that's abysmal, but I gotta get over here to the healer. I gotta go up here. I feel like I'm fighting for my life. I mean, I am fighting for my life. I'm genuinely fighting for my life right now. He's not here. He's run away. This little... Okay, he's over there. Get him. He's so close. Got him. No, he's still alive by one tick. Gosh, that... Okay, they can't heal anymore. That's good. I should seize one. I think I should seize one. Whoa. I can't seize him. It won't let me seize him. Don't get shotgunned by him. Don't get shotgunned by him. Ooh. There we go. Surge maneuvers, come on. I think there's one more. There's gonna be one more horde. That was it. We did it. Crowd control. Yes. Woo. Shoom. Price, 1989. Wow. All purchase launch abilities.
Games are so realistic these days.
Definitely realistic. Tense. Games are tense these days. That probably was like 30 minutes of me just locked in on killing and not being dead. We had a close one. We had a couple close ones there, guys. Woohoo. Case files, arcade cabinets supplements, Shum arcade cabinets. Both items were purchased by a closing arcade in Blank, Michigan, as part of a program to improve employee well-being through recreation. The program was canceled before any game machines were dispersed throughout the oldest house, but not before these altered items were discovered. Teams in the research sector have voiced considerable interest in the items due to the fact that they only exhibit an altered effect when physically paired together. A codependent relationship previously unseen in altered items. See research specialist Pope's paper titled The Parasensitivity of Sequels for more information. However, after proving the item's altered status, the investigation staff insisted on keeping them, claiming that they are important for sector morale. To date, numerous petitions have been filed by the research sector personnel to move the items there for more extensive analysis. That was more intense than I wanted to. Oh, there's also decline, and there's a crowd control challenge too. Okay, so we succeeded in it, but you can keep playing for more. You could technically do more. The arcade machine allows you to. Okay, I like it. We could definitely test out some more down the line. Maybe we do at least the other game mode at a minimum. But real quick, we have a couple different places we could go. So I should have access to going. No, I don't. It's showing the right and the left, but I guess we have to take the elevator after all. Okay, up we go. That was thrilling, but way too intense.
What are you doing in investigations?
Langston?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you.
He wants his book
It's a
signed.
one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
AWE. Rifles AWE. I bet you he wants his book signed. Eagle Limited AWE. Framora? I'm not familiar with that. What? Guys, look at this. This is gonna be so cool. I don't think we're gonna be able to go into right or left. Let's talk to Langston first.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman?
Yeah.
Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
Great.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You can wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay.
He has such
this
berry
Hartman
energy.
thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out.
I like it.
Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know?
What?
Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items.
Well,
People just don't understand.
they're just misunderstood. I do like him. Oh, we need to put at least one mod on this. That would help a lot. Evade after ammo cost. Damage while on low health. Not too shabby. Accuracy. Ammo cost while levitating. I like that. Damage after kills.
And the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't want
I don't
to
know
brag.
why people are making it so personal.
Right.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. if you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves.
Oh, I believe
like
it.
It's a race, and we're all trying to be #1. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine.
You're
Not
gossip
that I spread
too.
rumors, just,
Okay.
you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind.
I can
Too much
tell.
work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's
Of course,
just gonna talk forever,
can't always
isn't
make
he?
it home for mealtime, so I have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since. She has a couple of kids. I met them at Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has a key to my apartment, and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home. I'm gonna have to buy her a nice fruit arrangement as a thank you after this. I'm missing a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay back Maria for Alfred's food.
I feel like this character was personally put in here because of some dealing that Sam Lake had.
And buy
Somebody he's met.
a fruit
I mean, somebody who we've all met, to be fair.
arrangement.
But also, he's alone by himself all the time, and
Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though. You'd like Alfred. He's very proper. Really carries himself well, you know? I named him after my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit.
Oh.
I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the... You know, I don't really remember where I got Alfred from. But, boy, those two did not get along. Oh, no. Sylvia thought she owned the place.
Okay.
Didn't like me getting in her way, scratched me more than once when I was just trying to move her food bowl. That cat was a real asshole.
Wow.
I'm realizing now that
That's
language was
kinda
not
harsh.
entirely, professional. You see, Sylvia didn't tolerate most people, or animals, or anything. And that's what I meant when I said asshole. I would never use that word about a person. It was just,
it was a cat.
you know, hey, there's a light flashing on the console here. I gotta, check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real smooth, Langston.
Oh. So the only thing to get him to stop talking is for him to accidentally call a cat an arsehole. Gotcha. Langston, you know, I get it. I get it. Look, working at home by yourself all day too, it's like you start talking about everything and anything. You can really get inside your own head. I guess we're headed this way. It's broken into thirds. So let's get to our next touch point, and then I think this is a good place to stop. And that way we can kind of keep all of it, like the meat and potatoes of this all together. Langston. I can't say that I hate that he's come back into the story. I kind of liked his character when we met him. And I think he has a point there with the altered items. I think that each of the departments, instead of working together, almost see each other as opposition because they're kind of pitted like that in the first place. When you think about who gets funding for what, it's going to be the areas that have the most purpose or what people deem as the most important. But altered items and protecting them are some serious work, you know? I mean, that is not for the faint of heart. So personally, I really appreciate Langston's contribution to the Bureau, and I get it. Board countermeasures too. I guess I did get one. I didn't even mean to. Maintenance, no, I'm gonna go ahead and accept them, but I'm trying to find one that is giving investigation. No. Even if it's a level 1, I'd just rather do something. Maintenance. Mold hosts. Okay, I'll do that one. All right, I think this is a great place to stop, guys, before we move forward. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't get blocked out of this. We should be fine. We have persisted through the Hiss's attempts to stop us, and we are now continuing the storyline of the Alan Wake expansion, and I love this. That creature, it's kind of cool to see what Hartman's become because it does feel like an extension of Bright Falls. Yes, he's from Bright Falls and everything, but I don't know how to say it, just what he's been like stretched into. It feels like something that you would see walking horrifically in the woods of Bright Falls. So I love it for that reason. I like the concept too about the Hiss and the Darkness joining together to create a third entity, a more terrifying entity. I also want us to continue to learn more about why when Alice came to the oldest house, the spiral door appeared. How does that correlate to Alan? What does that mean for Alan Wake 2? So many questions, so little time. But I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye, YouTube.